Howdy. Thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Vikings, Outlaws, and Cowboys. On today's episode, we'll be recapping men's mental health during the holidays. We're going to talk about how we get through rough times and what we each do to overcome those demons outside of what we've already touch point on in episode 2. We chat a little bit about our hobbies and some of our furry friends, our dogs this year. We'll also be introducing a new segment that will be going on and expanding on over the next couple months, just our own sagas and how we can build them. As always, we'd like to do a huge shout out to our sponsors, Bearded Viking Mead Company, and all of those who have supported us along the way. Thanks for encouraging us to continue to produce great alcoholic products that you can't buy yet, but we'd love you to. Additionally, huge thanks to Rogue Industries for providing the apparel for us. They do a great job based out of Lake Point, Utah. And this hoodie that I'm wearing right now is all great work that they've done for us. Finally, a great, big, huge shout out to Boss Graphic Design. If you need a logo or any digital art creation conducted or performed for you, reach out to Rudy and he'll set you up. They're all located on all of the social medias. That's, again, Boss Graphic Design and Rogue Industries. Thanks, and let's jump to it. Howdy, and welcome to this week's episode of Vikings, Outlaws, and Cowboys. I'm your host, Viko, the bearded one, but you can call me JT for short. I'm joined by my co-host, Alex.
The Jarl. Glad to be here once again.
And, of course, our color commentary in the background, Bjorn.
Oh, yeah. And I think we have Jackson running around here somewhere, too.
Perfect episode for that. So as we talked about in the intro, today we're going to be talking about a couple different things, but let's just get with it. So we'd like to recap today men's mental health during the holidays. So holidays are dark, man.
Yeah, holidays super dark. I think we've gone through some of the dark stuff.
Yeah.
I think, now that we've gone through your stories of survival and stayed on the mental health train, recap a little bit, and then we'll get into, what we're going to do in the future, right?
Yeah, sounds perfect. So I'll just do the recap since it was my story, and I'll cry if I want to. So we started the men's mental health piece because we're men and we don't know how to speak to women's mental health or anybody else's mental health. So that's why we kind of focused on that. And during the holidays, it gets really hard. It sucks being a man. Have to go to work full time, come home. Kids always thank Santa Claus for shit, and it's really you. It's kind of a weird dynamic, and you get to hang out with your kids on Christmas Day. Some people get a nap, some people don't, and that makes it a little bit harder. But more importantly, it's the expectation that's put upon you, right? We take all these things and we think that Christmas and all the holidays are about gifts and whatnot, but the reality is just showing up for those that you are around is the most important gift you can have, the ones that you love. So it's really hard. And then you also focus on, a lot of us are missing friends from, 20 years of war, or they had their own demons, where they had the battle, So in the long and short of it, men's mental health is something that we strive to figure out. So, we've all heard my story, but, Al, how do you battle your demons?
So for me, I think it has a lot to do with the old cars. I've had old cars forever, since actually before I even got in the Marine Corps. So I bought my first car on 666, oddly enough, and it hasn't killed me yet. It's still in the garage outside. It has a paperweight of a motor in it right now. Just got a brand new motor, which wasn't cheap because of some shoddy mechanic work that happened because I got lazy. But she's almost back in tip-top shape now. Just a couple things left to do to button her up, but for the most part, I've had two the whole time. Once I got back from the Marine Corps and was able to buy a house and stuff, I got a second one. And
do you have two just because it's just like that? This one's going to break down, so I'll have something else to drive.
It's like redundancy a little bit.
Yeah,
it didn't start out that way. Yeah, it didn't start out that way, But yeah, the redundancy is nice
Okay,
because one's always broken. It seems like.
that makes sense. Well, I mean, in my time of knowing you, there's at least been the orange one broken consistently.
Yeah, shoddy mechanic work. And it's like
Yeah,
once one thing's done, it's like you got to try and figure out what the hell happened to the rest of it.
that makes sense. Yeah.
But yeah, I like to get in them. I like to get in them and go for a ride. Just kind of go solo. And there's lots of canyons around here. There's lots of open roads out where I am,
It,
and getting
you know what?
lost.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's interesting that you say go solo because I actually got into falconry to do that, right? So, um, there's nothing as exciting as clearing your head, going for a drive, and then hunting with a bird, hunting with another animal on another animal. It literally clears my mind. Probably even more so than karaoke. Karaoke was more of a realization for me, right? It was like, oh man, I can't control anything. And then you have an animal who thinks for itself, and you go for a drive and you get out there and you're alone. Like, I mean, I brought you along on a couple hunts, but
Hmm.
you're alone most of the time. And I think that solace, you talk about driving by, going out there cruising canyon roads. You probably take a 6 pack of beer with you and pull over on the side of the
Dude,
road and have a beer or two. And,
dude,
you know,
sometimes I don't even do like sometimes I don't even think about that. It's more like get in the car, make
just
sure you
go.
have enough fuel and just go.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And there's always that prospect of this shit box is going to break down. It doesn't matter how nice they are or what you've done. I mean, the last car we basically did from the ground up, it was a 72 Nova, and it never it, it never had an issue running and starting, but there was always something that's like a tick or this or that and the other. I'm like, all right, come on, shitbox. And it was a nice car. It was a great car.
Yeah, I love that
Um,
car. I'm most surprised you sold it. I thought that was
yeah,
better than the. I've always thought that car was better than your vet.
I think they're cool for different reasons, right? Like when you're
One's cool
driving,
because it holds your whatever down for long periods of time because it's just a paperweight, and the other one is cool because it's fucking hot.
bro, you're a hater.
Uh,
Um, so the thing with the vet is, and I think once it's up and running again and you can see it, you'll understand it. I mean, you get in that thing and take the T tops off, and it's redneck gold. It's like your
oh yeah,
mullet instantly grows out,
dude,
and
I can't wait to unleash these dreads and let them
dude,
furl in the wind.
everywhere is a trailer park.
Fucking
When you're
awesome.
driving the vet, and like little kids get so excited to see it because it's a bright orange car, right? They don't know what it is. It looks like a spaceship
Yeah.
to them. Little kids pointing. It's great. And now, like with the green one, I have the big green beast now,
What
and
have you
same
named
thing.
it, by the way? What's the
I
green one name?
I don't know. I keep going back and forth. I can't figure it out yet. It's got to come to me. I haven't had enough
Yeah.
time with her. You know.
Oh yeah, when I first saw it, I was like, "That's a pickle Rick mobile, bro." Like that is pickle Rick. But like it's your car, obviously. And I don't want you to take a negative turn when I call it that because I think pickle Rick's pretty badass. He's fucked in the head just like the rest of us. But
No, I just haven't had enough time with it, man. I spent a
uh,
lot of money on it already, just trying to get it right. I mean, I think it was like 5 grand in like 3 months. My wife was exhilarated.
oh, dude, that's the best thing. That's kind of how falconry was for me, right? So yeah, I had two birds at one time. One flew off, said "fuck you," I'm out. The other one passed away, unfortunately. Poor old Ragnar.
Oh,
A-
Raggy.
Good old Raggy. And then now I've got this guy, Bjorn, and he and I we've been trying to get out to go hunting and stuff, but like with everything that's going on right now, like my life is just straight fucking chaos, right? I haven't had a chance to get out and do much with him hunting wise this year. I plan on starting that in the first or second week of January because the girls will be gone and I'll just have some alone time. I'll be out of my master's program and it'll be great. But the same thing, like I bought my falcons, um, to go hunt with, and then I dropped 20 grand on a truck, another truck,
Hmm.
to go do it. So I understand, and you never ever expect a hobby to be something like that. And that everybody out there's like, oh God, these guys are rich. No, 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 no,
Hmm.
no, no. We just pay our bills. That's all we do.
Yeah, we're good
Like
at paying bills.
that's pretty much it. That's all we do. So, and it's hard because like a lot of people can't get out there and do that stuff. But here's the cool thing, right? Like if you are a person out there and you want to be involved in a hobby like these, you're part of a car club. You're part of the Nut Car Cars Car Club, aren't you? You're Mr. Vice or something like that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Right.
I mean, you can always get out there and find different hobbies, and they're
Mm-hmm.
not, cars were something that was kind of ingrained into me, since I was young. We've always
Right.
had kind of some cool car rolling around. The first car that I ever got was my brother gave it to me. He gave me a 63 Impala,
Right.
and it was pretty bitchin', but I saw a bright orange Corvette, and I was 18 and super duper jacked about that. So I traded an Impala for a Corvette, which don't ever do that, folks. That was a wrong move.
Yep. Yep.
Uh,
Absolutely. I'm actually a
but
little bit ashamed to know you now. It's fine.
young, dumb, full of cum, that whole thing.
Fucking
You know,
fuck it. Whatever.
Corvette was faster than shit. I love that car,
Right.
and it's gonna be gnarly again. I was
Can't
I was
wait.
sit Dude, I was sitting in it a couple weeks ago when we were fighting to put the motor in it. Dude, don't ever put a motor in a Corvette either. That's like, oh man, that's terrible. You pretty much got to grease everything up just to get the motor in. But yeah, I'm sitting in it while we were kind of pushing it on and off the lift. And oh, dude, it just reminded me. I was like, man, this thing fits perfect. You just
Oh,
sit down in it. You're sitting on the ground.
oh
Yeah,
man, I
it's
can't.
it's, it's great. I'm
That's crazy to
excited.
me.
I'm excited.
Well, here's the thing, right? So we're talking about like different hobbies that we both have, but like if you find a hobby and you have demons, your demons go away while you do the hobby, right?
Yeah,
You look at like Adam Driver. Dude is a Marine combat vet, I think. I'm pretty sure he was. I think he was
yeah,
infantry,
yeah, yeah.
right? And he God, we need a Jamie still. We
We
really
do.
do.
We need a
Uh
Googler.
we need a Googler. But dude was he found his outlet for his demons with acting. That's pretty wild, you know? Like you
Yeah.
don't have to spend a bunch of money to do shit. Like there's tons of programs out there for you. And if you're a man struggling with anything, like just reach out to your community. There's tons of opportunities. Like that's one thing I think everybody forgets, right? In your local community, there's a YMCA. There's a bunch of other shit. There's the opportunity to give back. I had the opportunity last night. A good friend of mine named John reached out to me. We went to Iraq together, and we were idiots together in Okinawa. It was a great time, and he reached out
It's
to me.
easy to do.
Yeah, it's not hard to do, right?
No.
Especially at Camp Schwab. Um,
Oh, poor bastard.
no, man, we were so far away from the freaking flagpole. It was great. It was so good. But I mean, banana spiders and shit. We'll talk about that
Oh yeah,
another
no,
time.
I've been
Fucking
there, man.
yeah,
I've
banana
seen
spiders.
Schwab. Yeah, as big as your freaking hand, dude.
Face, dude. I got face
Almost
hugged by.
got. Oh, I
I
almost
got,
did.
dude. I got face hugged by one. Anyway, so I had the opportunity for to meet or to hear from John, and John's been struggling with his own things and whatnot, and he reached out and he's like, dude, I was at the gym the other day, and I just reached. This dude was sitting there, and I was like, hey man, how you doing? And he gave me a bullshit answer, just like all dudes do. He's like, all right, man. Well, hey, I'm going to be here listening next to you all day. And basically, they ended up talking, and two dudes, like John found out this dude was struggling, going through a divorce. And it's crazy because just a real quick combo in the gym, right? He was just
Gy-
lifting.
Yeah, they're gym bros.
Not even, yeah,
They
they didn't
gym
even
broed
know.
out.
Yeah, they gym, like, and they end up freaking going through this whole process. And John was able to talk to the guy and let him know he's not alone, which is awesome. Like super fucking cool. I mean, mad props to John for reaching out on like that. And they freaking were both sitting there balling in the gym in the middle of the gym, hugging it out and like really being masculine, but while facing demons together. Like, and now they're actually fucking um they're getting together and they're going to be doing some automotive shit together and putting together some car stuff. John's really good at
Nice.
that. And John reached out to me and he's like, dude, is this why you do it? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, why do you talk to people about mental health? I'm like, because I just don't want to fucking lose any friends anymore, man. Like I'm fucking tired of it. There's no reason to eat a bullet. There's not. Like
Right.
your dark times are just like everybody else's dark times. Just know, like, if you've got to go out there and you've got to get mental health, the Jarls talked about the phone number. We'll post the phone number in our YouTube comments and also in whatnot. It doesn't matter if you're a veteran or if you're just a man reaching out. Like call us. And I say call us, but like not really call us, right? Call your friends, call your family, call people that you haven't talked to. Call that dude from high school. Talk to somebody. And that's a real message, right? Like you're not alone. Like you're not. It sucks. The holidays suck because you have all the expectations of the world. They're like,
Well, and
find a
it's
hobby.
yeah, I was gonna say I don't even think it's. I mean, the holidays are obviously tough, but I think there's other times too that things get rough. Sometimes you just don't want to talk to anybody, and I get
Yeah.
that part of it too. Just wanting to kind of go solo and do your own thing, kind of disappear for a little bit,
Yeah.
but make sure you have the devices to come back, right?
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. Don't go on a drive with an intent, right?
right.
If you feel like you're at your the end of your rope,
Hmm.
like get your boys, do a meetup.
Yeah. Yeah, don't head off to that sunset, that final cut scene.
Yeah, you ain't
Yeah,
Butch Cassidy. You ain't
yeah,
Butch
no,
Cassidy.
no, yeah, I don't. That's not the purpose for me to get into the car. My intent is always to come back, and if I have to rip some freaking gnarly burnouts or do some donuts along the way, well, then I'll do it.
Fuck it, bro.
If
Yeah.
I'm not coming back, it's because somebody threw me in jail for doing some dumb shit while driving, which I don't condone. But sometimes your foot just gets really heavy. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
Go
know.
fast.
Yeah.
You go fast.
Sometimes you got to go fast.
Yeah. Here's a question for you since you're a car guy, right? So are you a fast and furious guy or are you a gone in 60 seconds guy?
Dude, if one of them comes on, I can't turn it off.
Are you
Either
fucking kidding me?
either one,
Dude,
either one, dude. I'm not picking. I'm not
are you
picking.
like
I'm not gonna pick.
You're a Tokyo drift guy, huh?
Dude, I lived in Japan, dude. I drove those cars. I had
No,
a license in Japan.
oh fuck man, I can't
I
even with
had
you
I
right
had
now.
3 cars while I was
Dude,
in Japan, dude.
okay, listen. I know that there's a huge cult following for Fast and Furious. There was also a huge cult following for The Land Before Time. It's
Oh
fine.
yeah,
I totally get
yeah.
it. I totally get it. However, if I've got to watch one more Fast and the Furious where Vin Diesel and The Rock fucking battle it out
Bro,
and they're doing some crazy dumb shit that's not even real, I can't watch them because the fight scenes, dude.
it's family, bro. It's family.
Stop it.
It's family.
Fuck you.
All
Fuck
right,
you.
dude. So I'll give it to you like the fifth and sixth.
It's 7.
After that, it kind of got a little bit. I don't know. We're going to space in cars. I don't know about that, but
Fucking
I mean, the first 3 or 4 were solid. 5, 6 questionable. Anything after that, you're just I don't know.
here's the thing I'll give it, right? Anytime you
The
can
the
make
cars
you
are
can
always cool,
yeah,
right?
I mean anytime you can make Luda be relevant again, fine.
Whoa, you fucking hold the
I
phone.
said what
Luda
I said.
Luda is the man, okay? I love me some Luda.
You're fucking killing me. Hmm.
I'm just
What
saying.
what are you
This is
drinking
this.
today?
I am drinking Colorado's own 10 cup whiskey.
Oh, nice. I've actually got Buchanan's Deluxe 12 Scotch today.
Wow, it's a fancy day for you.
Well,
What? Yeah,
yeah.
what are you celebrating? What's
Today
the
today is a Memorial Day
It's a
for me.
Memorial Day. Okay.
Yeah. 3 years ago I lost my best friend, Montana, the dog.
Okay.
So so now that you guys will get a chance to meet Ryan or Doc because he was a corpsman in the Marine Corps or in the Navy on the green side because he's not a slacker. Um, and one of our best friends. 3 years ago today, my dog Montana passed away. He was named after the greatest quarterback ever. And if you're a Tom Brady fan, I said what I said. Fuck off. Um,
You said it.
I said it. I give Brady props for the things he did, but Monty, you guys all heard the story about Monty, episode 2,
Right.
right? However, 3 years ago today, actually found out that he had cancer on Christmas Eve, which sucked, ruined my Christmas. Stage 4 lung cancer, and they didn't expect him to live too long. And they were like, you can either dope him up or you can let him go on your terms. And so we cooked a brisket and we fucking gave him a hero's fucking exit, and he woke up and we had I don't know how this guy does his fucking job, but we had this Lapse of Love company come out to our house,
Oh,
and
dude,
dude, I have no idea how that guy fucking does his job, man.
neither
Like,
do I.
I have
Uh,
no idea. He come out to the house and he put Monty down in my arms, and that was fucking the second hardest day of my entire life.
oh yeah,
Like,
dude. I feel you 100%. I just went through it in August
yeah,
with Gunner, with the guns. Same thing. Uh, he was just not doing so good as far as getting up and moving around, and his back legs and everything were just shot. And he was the hardest part was that, like Monty, just cognitively, like sharp as a tack.
yeah,
The dog is 14 years old, and all he wanted to do was just get up. If he could get up by himself, he would have been fine.
yeah,
But carrying him outside, nice shot, buddy.
yeah. That happened. Uh,
But yeah, getting him up and taking him out is rough, man. And finally, he kind of looks at you like, okay, man, like
fucking over
that's
it.
it. It's got
Yeah.
to be it.
Well, I
And
mean,
I called the same company because of what you said with
dude,
Monty.
they were magic in them. The way that they treated them, the way that they walk you through it, like that. I had this old guy came out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Same thing. Older
Su-
doc.
oh, yeah, super. I'm like, how the fuck, man? Like, do you just like? I asked him after. I asked him, I'm like, how do you do this, dude? He's like, this is my way of giving back to my dog. And I was like, holy fuck, that's deep.
Yeah, that's
Like,
super deep.
he's like, I had to put my dog down in a vet, and they were scared. They didn't know where they were at. They didn't know what was going on.
No, it's
most of
terrible.
most of the time people don't even fucking take care. They don't even go back with their dogs. I was like, who the fuck, what type of monster doesn't go back with their dog? Like, I'm
No,
like, fuck
that's
off.
insane. That's exactly what I didn't want to do. Like I
Yeah.
was ready to shoot my own dog before going back
Oh
to,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and
Fuck that.
I didn't even let them take him. I picked him up and I took him
Yeah.
to get cremated and stuff like that myself. I know it's morbid as shit, but I was like, no, don't touch him. I'm gonna fucking wrap him up. I'm gonna take him in.
Dude, we buried Monty. And
Yeah,
then in Harriman, I buried him in
yeah,
Harriman. And then I exhumed him and I brought him up here.
yeah.
I just haven't had a chance to I want to have a meetup, and I want to fucking dig the spot with the tractor and have us all be there for him because we all loved him, you know. And
Yeah,
then
and
I've got his headstone and shit.
yeah, I didn't want to bury him, dude, because I never know how long I'm gonna be like at this house or whatever. So I
Yeah.
just had him, just have him cremated, dude. That way I can take part of him up to the gorge, dude, because that dog loved swimming in the lake.
Oh yeah, he did. Him and
That
Monty
was
both, man. That was a
yeah,
fucking jam.
it was a shit.
They were two old souls together.
Oh,
It
dude,
was great.
best dog. I mean, I had Gunny from the time that I came back and got stationed in California until just this last August.
Yeah, so
So
but yeah, he's the same, like they were pretty close to the same,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well, so on that note, we've also unfortunately my pops just put down his dog like 3 days
Yeah.
ago, 4 days ago. Man, 2022 was rough on my friends with dogs. Like
Oh,
2019 was fucking hard for me, but it's funny. My kids joke about it now, and they're like, Monty was the fucking keeper of sanity for the earth because as soon as he passed, the fucking pandemic hit, and then everyone went fucking stupid.
went nuts.
They fucking went crazy. But my dad, he just barely put his dog down. Chesapeake Bay Retriever. Had him for 12 years. 12 years is a fucking apparently the timeline, right?
Dude,
Like I don't fucking get it, dude.
yeah, lots of the goodest boys died this year.
Yeah. So we lost Jakey. Our buddy Kurt put his puppy down, and that sucks. And
Yeah,
and
just a
her
couple
name.
weeks ago.
Yeah, like not even a couple weeks, a week ago. Like it
Yeah, a
was
week ago. Yeah.
a week between dogs. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I think last year Ryan put down his dog.
Right.
And like what the fuck, dude? Like I think that
Well, I think
we don't know how good we have it with our dogs until
well, and
it's
a
too
lot
late.
of us, yeah, a lot of us got the dogs probably around the same time too, because we were kind of just coming out of service or been
Hmm.
out for a minute, needed a little bit of companionship. You know, that was one thing, dude. Coming back home after being in Japan and all over, Korea and everywhere else, was like, dude, I just want a dog. Like,
Yeah.
and then Gunny was a dick, but I kept him anyway. I love him.
So is Monty, dude. But fucking,
He's the worst. That dog chewed like 3 Craigslist couches in our haunted apartment.
Fuck, dude. This is what Monty does, right? So we get a house. Me and my second ex-wife, because I have one for each branch.
Naturally.
Yeah, naturally, right? Yeah. So me and my second ex-wife pick him up. He was 9 months old when we got him. We got him from PetSmart at their adoptive pup fucking thing, right?
Right.
And
they do that anymore?
I don't know, man. They should though. Like that's a solid fucking thing. So his name was originally Biggers. Yeah, like what the fuck type of name is that? And they're like, he's young enough. You start calling him, whatever you want, and he'll come in. I looked at the kids. I had my 3 daughters, and she had her 2 daughters and a son, like the Brady Bunch shit, right? Whatever. And I looked at him. I'm like, I know that I'm going to clean up all of the dog shit and feed the dog and take care of the dog. His name's fucking Montana, like Joe. Montana Rice Robertson. That was his fucking name.
Nice.
Just fucking Mount Rushmore of fucking 49ers. Right?
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
We didn't know what to name Gunny at first. I think he had his name was because he was like a year, maybe a little over a year. I got him from another Marine with like tiny kids, and the dog was just beating the hell out of his kids, right? So I paid like $60. He came with like a kennel, a bag of food, a collar, and a leash and everything. And his name was like Casper or something. I'm like, dude, he's a black dog.
Named Casper.
I'm like, no, that's not it. And he picked his own name, dude, because he was a dick. You always have that dick, like a gunny. Yeah.
Or the supply gunny. Every supply gunny I've ever met is just literally fucking hating their souls.
Oh yeah.
They're like, fuck this.
Yeah, the numbers are never right.
Never right.
Something's always sticky hand in the way out of there.
Right.
But we basically like picked his name, and like when you say your dog's name, the dog always comes up. Yeah. So I started calling him Davis when I didn't want anybody to know, or when I didn't want him to know that I was talking about him. So it was Gunner Davis.
That's fucking funny.
It's just
there's a story behind that, right?
Yeah. It's just it's a long story, but So we started calling him Davis, just so he wouldn't come up and be all in your shit when you're talking about him. But to the same thing for Jackson, right? He just perked his head up, but we call him Doug when we don't want him to, come up and bug us, but we wanted to talk about him.
Well, I mean, it's funny because we started this rabbit hole based off of your dog chewing on a bunch of shit, eating up all the couches, right?
Yeah.
So, real quick story, super fucking high bullet points, right? I'm a rambler. I am what I am. So, in this house we're renting, it's a rambler. Funny. So a single story house with a basement, right? And there's this room that's not really quite a room. It's like this narrow room that they use for rock fucking tumbling or something. The guy that I was renting from was a jeweler or something. I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna go down that path. Anyway, so we made it the kennel. There's a door. Right. Fucking awesome. Like tons of toys. We get a puppy. His name's Jackson. It's funny that you say that. His name's Jackson. He's a fucking German Shepherd pit bull mix. Beautiful dog. Crazy as fuck. Didn't listen worth a shit. Made
like sense. Most German Shepherds, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And then we've got Monty. Monty's my dog. Monty's not anybody else's dog. Monty is my dog, right? So I put him in there, and it had like linoleum floor. So if they shit, it was easy to clean up. It's like, this is fucking golden. Like whoever made this room is smart, right? So I thought.
There's like handcuffs and stuff hanging from the ceiling.
Fucking for real, right? Like, okay, wait, where did that come from?
Holy shit.
Holy shit. So I put him in there and I go to work. And I always made sure I shut the door, make sure we're good. And I would come home on lunch and let them out and do anything else, right? And they had their food and their water. For any of you animal lovers, we're fucking animal enthusiasts here, right? So go home at lunchtime. And my dog's a midnight black fucking lab. Meets me at the garage door. Excuse me, what are you doing out? And why do you look like you're fucking white?
Good to see you, bud.
And there's a puppy following in tail. And everything's chewed up. fuck, what? Did I leave it? So I'm like, come on, guys, let's go downstairs. But still trying to figure out why Monty's a white black guy.
Uh-huh.
So Monty chewed through from one room through to the next room, through all the sheetrock.
He like pulled an Alcatraz on your
Oh
ass,
yeah,
dude.
he did, man. If you would have had a rubber boat, bro would have been fucking gone.
He'd been free.
Yeah. So I can't even get mad at him. I'm just like, what are you gonna do? Get mad at your dog for doing something just because he wanted to get out? And I was like, fuck, man, we've been doing this for 6 months, dude. Why today? Was something going on in the world that you need to save me from? Like, are you superhero? What are you doing? Anyway, so yeah, dude chewed through from one room to another room to my daughter's room. They weren't there at the time. Obviously, they were gone, and the door was open, which is fine, whatever. And they just fucking cruised the house all day, fucking rolling like Big Willie style, bro. Like
That's cool, man.
fucking yeah. And until you have to patch it, and
Oh
fucking
yeah,
patching it's
that's rough.
not fun.
No.
I became really good at patching holes in walls because of dogs, because they chew shit for no reason. I have no idea why.
The only thing that the Gunny ever chewed was couches.
That's crazy.
I don't understand why, but I mean, and we were broke Marines, right? So
Oh yeah.
it was like, okay, you chewed this side of the couch cushion, but not this one, and flip it over.
Flip it over. Yeah. Swap
And then when
sides
that
with it. Yeah.
asshole finally ate through the rest of the cushion, you're like, damn, I gotta get another couch.
Dude, it's crazy that we talk about things like this, right? So like, yeah, like you it's almost like we're telling these epic stories about our dogs. Like they've created their own
Yeah.
legends, right? They're
Oh yeah.
myths now. They're like
Oh yeah.
the greatest of dogs, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. The
So
goodest of boys.
the goodest of boys, yeah. They all
Yeah.
cross the Rainbow Bridge. Gunner's like,
Yeah.
I can fucking run and keep up with Monty, and
Oh, I know.
Monty's looking over at him like, motherfucker, I can breathe again, right? Like
Right.
that's how I
Right.
look at it. So it's crazy because if you take that methodology and you think about it, I mean, we're all writing our own stories,
Yeah.
right?
The
What
own saga,
the
your
saga,
own
yeah,
personal saga.
yeah, personal saga. So if you don't know what a saga is, you can go back throughout time, all of the stories of like Ragnar Lothbrok, um, Ivan the Conqueror, and Harold the Great, and all of the Viking folk, as well as like the Iliad with like that Homer wrote. They're all sagas. They're epic poems, if you will, right? And all they are stories of great people doing great things. And that's actually going to be what. Well, why don't you tell them a little bit about it? What is your what you brought it up in when we were drinking the other day, um, during our meetup. What were you talking about with the sagas? Like, tell
I just think that like everybody kind of they write their own saga, just like the stories that we were telling of the dogs, right?
yeah,
Those are those sagas for the dogs, right? So you have to write your own saga. You have to, and not all of us are going to go down in the history books or be remembered or anything like that, but by somebody you will be remembered.
absolutely,
So
yeah,
you have, you're writing your own saga. Whatever you do in life, what you want to do, how you do it, how you treat people, and just the things that you do, and the things that you accomplish. That's your saga. So, we were talking the other day when I said, fuck everybody that says that you can't be successful and run a business and all that shit because you take a nap every once in a while. That's just unrealistic. I don't have that much energy. But
right.
you could write your saga and still take naps. Like you can accomplish a whole lot. It's only you that's stopping you. You know.
Right. Well, and that I think, to add on to that, right? So, like, none of us actually needed to start the Bearded Viking Meat Company. Like, we don't
Hmm.
need to do that, right? But like when I started it, it was a joke. Like, it was 100% backyard hooch, and it was terrible.
Oh, yeah.
And then it became good, with some coaxing from people, and then also all of a sudden, you were like, "Hey, dude, I got people that want to buy this from you." And I was
Mhm.
like, shut the fuck up. No way. Right. And then it grew from that. It grew into this thing where it's not just about the booze. Booze great. Like I can drink and have a great time, and I no longer visit demons. And if they do come in, I got fucking homies that will take care of me, right? But then it became our saga as a crew. Like it's not Viko, the bearded one, and it's not the Jarl individually. It's all of us as a crew, because we're building this as a legacy for our children.
Right. And we
Right?
built up a pretty big crew, a very supportive, group of group of dudes that just, they're always there, you
Yeah,
know.
and our followers, the people who listen to us, the people who drink our booze with us, who come to meetups and hang out with us, like they're part of the saga too, right? Like
Right.
countless names, countless people who are part of it.
Oh yeah. Well, and we're a few episodes in now, and it's not just our moms that are listening to it. There's there's people out there, there's random people out there that are listening to it. But
I didn't even ask my mom to listen to it. She struggles with technology, dude. Kids call her grandma goldfish for a fucking reason.
yeah, well, I mean, you saw the demographic. You can see all those things, and people all over the world randomly listening to the podcasts about and some of it's got to be in subtitles.
Dude,
you
for
know
real. I wish that the people in Russia that were listening, I wish that they would send me what the translation is. I
Dude,
just
I
want to
just
fucking know how Viko translates or how the Jarl translates. Like, I just want to know, like, how do you say those things, right? Like, by the way, if you're listening in Russia, or you're in Ukraine, or you're in fucking wherever, even if you're, in the UK and you're listening, um, let me know how it fucking translates, because like we say things here and they translates differently in the UK, and they are the ones who fucking invented the language, except for they forgot how to fucking use it.
right. It's easier to spell their English or the King's English than it is
Oh yeah, no, no.
American English. And there's so
Well,
many rules.
we're melting pot, right? Like we just took
Oh,
everything, right? Like we just took it. We're the Damascus of languages. The
oh yeah,
Damascus, yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
Just
yeah, 100.
layers
percent
upon layers,
Yeah, and
right?
just pound it out, and nobody knows how it was made.
No, absolutely not. That it doesn't make any sense, right? So, but like I think you brought it up, and I thought it was great because obviously we've got the brand for the Bearded Viking, right? And then we've got the Bearded Viking Mead Company, and we've got Vikings, Outlaws, and Cowboys, and all of those people. Like you go back and you look at, I mentioned him earlier, Butch Cassidy. He's got a saga, right? The Sundance
Oh
Kid,
yeah,
right? Like
and that's all we're using Saga as is a story.
yeah, yeah,
Your own personal legend.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, when I go down, when my days are numbered and done and everything else, I hope that my saga is that I was a great dad, and that I overcame demons and I gave people an outlet. That's really what it is. That's all I care about. Like, I don't care if people are like, "Oh man, that was a wealthy dude." I don't care. I just want to be known as a good dad. That's it. you know. But we'll talk about it. What like I think in the series we've kind of talked about it a little bit, right? When I look at you, we should talk about each other and our crew
Tell the
and
stories. Yeah.
tell the stories, right?
Yeah.
So that'll be actually be epic because a lot of that might end up on Vok After Dark.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well,
For
lots of
sure.
lots of lots of cocktail stories.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, but I think that, expanding on that, like, if you were to tell your story, your saga, what would you want to be remembered for?
I don't even know yet. I'm gonna probably that I took care of people. Is I feel like I take care of a lot of people, and I do. It's hard talking about yourself or coming up with your own saga, right?
Yeah.
You do what you do, and then people are gonna, the close people to you are the ones that are gonna tell you or tell people about you, right? So,
Yeah.
hopefully you've impacted enough people
I,
positively that that's the type of things they want to say about you. I'm sure that I'll get like the whole, that dude was an asshole, more than once, but I'm hoping that the good outweighs the bad. But
oh,
there's still
yeah.
there's still lots of time left in these sagas. So
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I can't wait. I love the fact that we're on a great journey together as brothers, and we have so many great people surrounding us. And I'm not just talking about our crew. I'm talking about like the random listener who's listening, who's like, "Hey, I've subscribed to your shit and I want to hear you weekly." I mean, it puts a lot of pressure on you. Absolutely, it does.
oh yeah, oh especially with the technologies and stuff. We We've talked about it. You know, the social medias and the YouTubes and all that stuff. It's crazy, right? It's it's like it's something that we grew up with and something that you see every day. But it's not necessarily something that we always set out to do, right?
Right.
That we set out to just, we're going to do social media and we're going to do it awesome and we're going to have a podcast and talk about whatever.
I literally had zero I mean, I deleted my Facebook and Instagram, not deleted, whatever, shut them off. I didn't log in for like a year and a half because I just got tired of everybody arguing. I don't really give a fuck. Like, that's not what I fought for. That's not what you fought for. That's not what anybody fought for. Like, who gives a fuck what your opinion is? Nobody cares, right? Like,
and I totally fell into that every once in a while because you sit and you're like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, man.
A lot of what I kept it for, dude, was just to talk to the guys that I was in with, the guys that I was in the military with, that you had a great time, and you might have each other's phone numbers and stuff, but shit pops up that's funny as hell, and you're like, dude, I got to send it to whoever.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing. You had a family. That was your family.
Yeah, absolutely. There ain't nothing funnier than when you see some sort of fucked up video on a reel or or a TikTok fucking whatever, and you're like, bro, this reminds me of you, right? There's a great video, by the way, of Puma losing a slap bet.
Is there?
And dude, it is the most fucking epic thing, because if you guys know Adam, if you're listening and you know Adam, you probably were there for the slap bet. That shit was the fucking funniest shit ever. He lost a slap bet, open hand slap, by a dude whose hands are longer by twice mine. And it almost fucking knocked him out at the fire pit, the smoke pit in Afghanistan. Dude, like, that's a saga, right? That's the learning.
Oh, he learned, I bet. Yeah, I bet he learned from that. Yeah. No, he doesn't.
I love him to death, but he doesn't. He learns the absolute hardest way possible.
He just learns. He learns how to do better at the same thing.
Yeah. He incrementally learns, right?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
One slap at a time.
Well, and like the thing is like some of like I had to keep Facebook. As much as it made me mad, I had to keep it because there were so many people there where you were just in the same miserable place doing the same miserable fucked up job, and it sucked while you were there, but it's absolutely hilarious now. It's funny as shit now.
Dude, how many times did you clean weapons for no reason till fucking 2 o'clock in the morning?
There was no reason, but
like every fucking time, right? It was
reason. I mean, it's just like from being out there freezing your ass off in the middle of some fucking country that you can barely pronounce to like somebody falling out of their rack or some shit. And I remember this one guy, and we're in I think we're in Korea, maybe. I don't know. It all runs together, dude. So he just starts losing his shit, talking in his sleep, just absolutely going batshit, right?
Right.
And we were in Korea because we were up by the DMZ, and dude, he loses his shit, and everybody's like and big dude, right? Big dude. Like, it wouldn't take much to just him swing a random one and just connect, and somebody's going night night.
Yeah.
And he's losing his shit in bed. Like, I don't know whether he was just like PTSD or just having a fight dream or whatever, but we're trying to like hold him down like it's a damn blanket party, and he woke up.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And he just would not wake up. It was ridiculous. But just stupid shit like that, you're walking through the freaking Kwanzaa hut at 3 a.m. and that shit's going on.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, I mean, like, countless stories of that, right? Like, you're in it. Yeah. You're like, I mean, I don't know if you were in at the time. I don't think you were, because you came out of the recruiting office when I was a recruiter. So I think it was after I'd done my pumps over at Iraq. So we're sitting there in Iraq, and we're part of the invasion, and we get fucking pushed out to this place called Jazra. What are you drinking? A natty? Huh. Cheers.
Cheers.
Goldie. So we get pushed out to
buy 12, get 3 free.
I see what you did there. Um, so we get pushed out to the edges of Tartarus, if you will. So we're running Iranian fucking checkpoints on the border in Iran.
Oh, fun.
I mean, so we roll up to this castle. That's our fob, if you will, at the time. And they have legit castles that counter Iran and
Oh yeah,
Iraq. They're
yeah,
like fucking
yeah.
legit castles. And so we roll up to this castle. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. 25 LAVs roll up.
Oh, fun.
Iranians on the other side have no idea what the fuck's happening. Of course, right? And so there's like this, there was like 4 Iranians there in the castle, fucking men in the tower,
Right.
fucking rotating through sleep schedules, like whatever, maybe 10, and they start fucking popping flares, and we're like, oh look, a welcoming party, cool. And our CEO is like, that's Iran, and we're like, cool. We're like
So
maybe
we shouldn't
maybe
go
a
there.
maybe a mile away. We're waiting for World War III to happen. So throughout the night, I'm on watch. I'm a Lance Corporal, the E3. For anybody who doesn't know what that is, it's a fucking like a junior Marine.
Shady Marine.
Shady as fuck, dude.
Shady.
Lance Corporal, specialist, whatever the Air Force calls them, and Seaman's apprentice. I don't know. Fucking, I don't
All I
keep
know
up
is
with
it's
that.
got a little bit of semen in it.
Absolutely. So we roll up, and this is part of my saga, right? This is my story. So we roll up, and I'm on watch. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. I haven't slept. I'm the driver of my CO's vehicle and his LAV, and it's like in an LAR company. If you're the CO's driver, you're still fucking going to battle. It's not like being the fucking
Oh yeah,
battalion commander's driver, right? You're in the
yeah.
fucking thick of it, right? Always. Like you don't not get to do a mission.
Oh,
Like
you don't
you're
get to watch
always
it on your
no.
noble steed on some ridge somewhere,
No,
right?
man, you're fucking in the thick of it, right? So we're sitting there, they start popping flares. And next thing you know, there's fucking BMPs and fucking BTRs and all the fucking Russian shit that the Russians supplied to them rolling up. And you're just watching it, and your MPGs are like, I'm not really quite sure when I should start telling grown-ups about this, but like probably soon,
I should probably tell the grown-ups. I need an
right?
adult. I need an
Somebody
adult.
adult for me, so you radio in from the tower, and you're like, hey, I need the sergeant of the guard to come up here and take a gander at what's going on across the border here, yonder, if you will, right?
I need an adult.
I need a grown up because I'm not a grown up. And and then we set up fucking checkpoints. First time in my entire life and last time I've ever seen $1 million in $20 bills. That's a lot of fucking money. Like people think like $20 bills and $1 million is like not a lot. Like when people fucking show up with briefcases, nah, man, it's
No, you need like a duffel bag. You need like a
it's a
duffel bag for
fucking
that.
it's your go bag, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and then a million Kuwaiti dinars.
That sounds like a couple of duffel
Dude,
bags.
I was every part of me was like when we roll up to the checkpoint, right? The CEO's going out to the ECP, and we go out there, and he's just talking to the first platoon commander, and so our CEO's name was Doug Clark. I think he's a brigadier general or a major general now. It's weird that I know
Oh
that,
wow. All right.
and then
He's a full on grown up.
he's like the ultimate grown up, but
Yeah.
he has to play political dum dum. So
Oh, that
like,
sucks. Yeah, he's a
yeah.
bureaucrat.
I sent him a LinkedIn request, by the way, and he's did not accept it.
That makes sense.
Right. Like
He's
I
gonna
get it.
pretend like he didn't know that you were his driver from a million
That's
years
kind
ago.
of fucked up. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah,
But well,
yeah.
it's
It's
fine.
cold. It's
It's
cold.
it's cool.
Yeah,
It's fine. It's
that's
whatever.
that's what always kind of like bummed me out about the brass. Is like very few actually remembered who you were, even
Oh
though
yeah.
you talked to him every goddamn
Every
day,
fucking day. Yeah.
every day.
So we roll up there, and Doug's like, what do you guys got? And they're like, oh, hey, well, we've got these two detainees, and they were coming through in this fucking whatever 1992 Toyota fucking Technical without a fucking machine gun on it. And they're like, and we stopped them and we checked their vehicle and we found $1 million and 1 million Kuwaiti dinar. And we're like, me being a 19-year-old at the time, I was like, what's $1 million look like? I'm like, you can look at it. I was like, what?
Where is
Cool.
it?
Where is it? I just want to see it. I'm thinking in my mind like Three Kings. right? I'm like,
Oh yeah,
I'm about
yeah.
to be fucking
You were
George
gonna.
Clooney.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
needed an ice cube.
Yeah, that's it. We're from Utah, unfortunately, so
Yeah.
there's no ice cube, right?
Well, I mean, yes. It's
There's
like,
ice there was not even an iced tea. There was an iced
dang
Coke.
it.
There was an iced Coca-Cola,
There was
right?
a chilled frosty beverage.
Yeah,
That's all you had.
absolutely. So we get tasked by the CO. He's like, "Hey, grab those two detainees and throw them in the truck." And this is the very first time ever doing detainee ops. Like nobody expected you to do detainee ops as a fucking LAV crewman,
You
because
learned about it like combat school one time
what? Yeah,
and
absolutely.
flexi cuffs.
Yes. So all of our scouts, so they're fucking awesome. They're fucking Johnny in the spot. They wrap these bitches up and they fucking throw them in the back, right? So, um, I don't know where it came from. So we're fucking cruising, and I'm cruising down. We're doing like 50-ish miles an hour, and they're laying in the back of this fucking hogtied of my LAV, and they're on the
Boom.
fucking bitches, right?
I can see
And
where it's going.
and like, I mean, war crimes or not, but I was pissed, right? These dudes were fucking literally trying to incite violence against us. This is the night before, by the way. We had a riot in town. We got shot at and a bunch of other dumb shit in Alcoot. So we cruised back to Alcoot, fucking full bore. And dog ran out in the middle of the road, and I had to fucking slam on the brakes. I'm not gonna kill a dog, right?
No, no, hell
Fucking,
no.
all I hear is just.
That is awesome.
The CO looks at me, or not doesn't look at me, but he comes over the comms. He's like, "Did you do that on purpose?" I was like, "No, sir. There was a dog. There was legit a dog, by the way. But the brake check just made me feel good in my heart.
It gave you got to giggle a little.
Like, yeah, and like, sure as shit, of course, right? So we get back, we offload him, and then me and our company master gunner has to we have to check the vehicle, make sure they didn't fucking shit out of fucking whatever. Well, sure as shit, there's a fucking plastic bag, and there was a fucking like 200,000 Iraqi dinar
Holy
sitting
shit.
there in a fucking roll in a plastic bag in the back of my vehicle. And I'm a lance corporal, right? So company gunner, master gunner is a fucking
He's like
sergeant.
keystering that shit.
Oh yeah, he was. So like company master gunner is like, you got to pick that up. And I was like, I'm not picking that up. You're fucking crazy. He's like, that's a direct order. Like, motherfucker. So I have this fucking plastic bag with $200,000 in fucking 200,000 Iraqi dinar.
How did he get
Right?
that up there, dude?
I don't even fucking know. But all I know is it's covered in shit. And the back of my
Uh,
vehicle smells like straight ass. Like, dude was digging it out until he got brake checked. He probably shit it out then.
oh,
Anyway,
dude.
so they obviously fucking tag and bag the guys and fucking run off. And I'm like dry heaving the whole time as I'm cleaning out the back of the vehicle. This is my Saga, by the way.
It's the shit part of the saga.
This is the shittiest part of the Saga, if you get my drift, right? So,
It's
so I mean,
fantastic.
like that, those things, right? So those
But
examples, your story, my story, those are things that will resonate with us. And if you don't
right.
tell the story, nobody
But
will
nobody's.
know.
Oh man, it was funny because we were talking about we were just talking about random shit the other night. Christmas Eve. We were out at the campfire, just hanging out, waiting for the kids to knock out and everything. And I don't even remember what story I told, but I told a story, and it was of the military, and my dad starts laughing, and he goes, I've never heard you tell that story before." And I was like, I don't know, something just kind of jogged my memory, and so I thought about it, and it's funny because just random stuff, you know, shakes these memories loose, right? So,
Oh yeah.
and sometimes you just kind of think about it, giggle in your head, and move on. But there's so many of these stories that have to go along with people's sagas, right?
Oh yeah.
That never get told. And one of the funniest things that I've ever heard was from my uncle. He was a Vietnam vet. I mean, cool as a cucumber. What probably he's one of my favorite uncles, right? And just little old guy, and we're out there bullshitting, and he used to work out at like I think it was Twilla Arms Depot out here, and
Okay.
they always did kind of like some weird like classified shady shit, and it's the middle of the desert in Utah, right?
Right.
Hooked up to Dugway, right? Don't get my conspiracy mind turning.
Not going to. We'll do that another day. We'll talk about that. That should
Oh
be
yeah,
another segment.
it
Totally.
should be 100%.
We
But
should.
so we're sitting there and we're bullshitting out on the patio, waiting for a barbecue to be done or whatever. And he tells me this story. I don't even remember what the story was, but uh, there was giant freezers. I remember what it was. There's giant freezers out there at the depot, and they used to like basically freeze test vehicles, weapons, and come up with like the new lubes and stuff like that they needed for weapons in like Siberia or Alaska
Weapons.
weapons. Yeah. So
Lube for weapons, ladies.
hey, lube is important, man. Lube's
Always.
important. Yeah.
Always.
Um. So he tells me this story, and my dad's just kind of sitting there, dumbfounded, and he's like, "Why didn't you ever tell me that?" And my uncle looks at him just dead in the eye, like no smile or expression or anything on his face, and he goes, "You never asked." And I'm dying. I'm dying, right? Because nobody ever would think to ask what the hell,
Yeah.
about lubes and frozen trucks and shit out in the middle of the desert in Utah.
Yeah.
I'm dying. My dad's just like, what the hell just happened? But it brought that story
Oh
like
yeah.
just to the forefront because we're talking about these stories, and like the different sagas of our own lives, and they might not be legendary, but they're funny stories to us and just
Yeah.
weird shit that we went through, right?
Oh, dude.
Military or not, right?
Oh yeah. So many stories like that, right? Like where you just kind of start giggling. But you were talk. So what made your was that the same thing that made your dad crack up that night, or what was the thing?
Yeah, yeah, it made him laugh because he had never heard the story that I was telling, at the campfire.
Right.
And I don't even remember what it was. We had a little bit of aiming fluid in us, so we were a little lubed up.
Well, fair enough.
But yeah, I
Frozen
forget.
frozen aiming fluid. Like
No, well,
you were
yeah,
frozen loop, or it was frozen loop.
no, it was the good lube that doesn't freeze up when it's below zero. So,
Oh,
because we
okay.
were
Yeah.
outside,
Fair
it
enough.
was mead. It was mead. It was the warm juice.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
So we're out there laughing about it. And I brought that up about, it's just kind of like my uncle's name was George. Said, it's kind of like Uncle George said. You don't think about it and you don't know what to ask. It's just the stories just randomly come up.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So,
It's comedy. Like you sit there and you think about it, right? And as a man, you have the same stories, right? You don't have story. You have stories that you don't tell your kids. You don't tell your wife. Why would you fucking tell your wife an incriminating fucking thing,
oh
right?
yeah,
Like
you're a
like
criminal
what?
for the rest of
Oh,
forever.
forever, right? It doesn't even have to be like. It doesn't even
It
have
doesn't
to
even have
be
to be a strip club story
or
or
yeah.
yeah.
It doesn't have to be any of those. It's like, hey, like you don't want your kids to know that when you were fucking 16 years old, you told your mom that you're sleeping over at your friend's house, and your friend told or his mom that he was sleeping over your
Right,
house, and all
right.
you did all
Eh,
night was fucking egg houses and fucking toilet paper the neighborhood.
yeah, and play video
Oh,
games.
oh, shit! I'm sorry. That sucks, man. I cannot believe the bishop fucking got his house
What?
fucking egged.
Yeah, and
Jesus,
there was no
that's
like cell phones or GPSs to track
oh
you. I
yeah,
feel
dude.
bad
Like
for kids these days. They don't even know.
they're so glued to their phone nowadays that like they don't know if you just fucking leave your phone behind. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that I left my phone. It was an accident.
Oh, how
Right?
much
Like
fun can you have?
right. And I live in a rural community right now, and I probably will for the rest of my life. But like in my hood, there are no fucking streetlights. There are no fucking anything else. Like you could just disappear if you wanted to. It'd be perfect. So,
Well, and your kids are older, right? So you don't have to
uh,
worry about them, getting eaten by a bear because they wander too far away. Your
uh
kids are smart enough to be like, "All right, Dad, I'm strapped. I'm out of here." You know.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Fucking roll out, call it good, whatever. But I mean, that's the cool thing. So I think the next segment for this is really going to be, and it's going to be awesome to talk about other people's sagas, like people that we served with, that we work with on a day to day, that they tell us a story, and you're like, hey, bro, by the way, I've got lots of stories about a kid. I'll call him Pryatt, but um, dude has battled his whole life, and he's a great dude, but a shitty fucking soldier, like super terrible soldier.
There's always one.
Dude,
There's
like you chose the wrong route. You would be better off just being a good person.
like, why did you do this?
Right. Or, we can talk about Adam or Puma for anybody who's listening in, and his slap bets, or his why we call him the Puma, or anything, right? Like lots of great stories about that guy. I love him to death. And people don't. Here's the thing about sagas, right? So you have your antagonist and your protagonist, right? And you want to think that you're the protagonist in your fucking story.
You're always the antagonist.
You're always the antagonist.
Especially in the Marine Corps, you're the antagonist.
Yeah. In any kind of realm, you're always the antagonist, right? Like, that's the thing. And so, like, you think about it, and you're like, well, man, maybe being the anti-hero is actually the real realm. Like, are we all Deadpool?
Oh, I think we're more times than not, we are the anti-hero.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
And like these stories, I told you the story, and like I told you, what my uncle said and stuff like that. And at times I've thought about like when these stories pop up in my brain to start writing them down and then just hiding them away somewhere. That way, when I kick the bucket, they're going through my shit and they find this fucking book that just has a whole bunch of dumb shit stories with no background, no right and left lateral limits, but they just know that I was an absolute batshit crazy individual from the age of like 16 to like 23 or 24,
Absolutely, man. I mean, you can literally write those stories about your homies, like the crew you grew up with, and don't get me mistaken right here, right? So like the crew you grew up with morphs as you get older, right? You start like cutting out people that aren't really your crew. They're just there to mooch off your stories, and they'll eventually get their own way, which you always hope that they do. Like, no matter who they are, like, they could do you all the dirty in the whole world, but you just hope that maybe one day they're not dirty anymore, right? But and that's just like life. But you look at it, and as you get older, I just hit 40 this year, and when I hit 40, I really focused on like, man, look how far I've come, and like the saga, right? And we look at it now and we talk about it, and I could tell you my saga to where I'm at now, and I could tell you all the dumb shit, and Al could tell you all the dumb shit he's done. But
we still do dumb shit.
Yeah, but we're just expanding
different shit
it.
now. Yeah,
yeah, like we can afford to do dumber shit now.
Yeah, and like now we just have to worry about like a twisted knee or like a rolled ankle, where before we were invincible, right?
Yeah, dude, you could bounce before. Now you just crunch, right?
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
There's less giddy up in that.
You better know how to combat roll and combat fall.
Yeah,
and fuck you, that was a combat roll.
Oh, fuck you! No, it wasn't. It was not. You fucking fell. To the fact that your wife was like, JT, why did you fucking let him do that? His house, his rules. That's how that works. We'll talk about that next time. So, but
I fucking won that race.
Okay. You got beat by a ginger. Anyway,
he was 10 years younger than me.
It doesn't even matter. You still got beat. All of that talk about base running.
I still won. I won. I tripped over that thing in the draft.
No, you didn't win, bro. If you fall down, you fall down.
I rolled across the finish line before
and he beat you. He was done running, and he's walking back by the time he got up from the roll.
I was basically sliding to win, like I was going into the base.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Yeah, I believe that was actually the original burrito, because it's a sushi roll but Mexican.
It was a combat roll. Thank you.
No, it was a burrito. You burrito the fuck out of that.
I had the perfect scrape marks to show that it was a combat roll.
I still remember I still remember your wife's face. She come out. She didn't look at anybody else. She's like, "Why did you let him do that?" And I'm like, nope. I don't adult for adults. So, but we'll get into that more. I think this could be a great segment. So, by the way, if you have a saga or a story that you would like to talk about, let us know. Drop a comment. Yeah. Like, reach out. We'd love to hear it. And by the way, if you do drop a comment, it's not somebody else. We're not big time. We're just regular dudes.
Yeah. So, or if you have a saga about us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have
song
a
about us.
fucking memory about us, like let me know, and we'll put it on there. We might even do a Vok after dark where you get invited to jump on. So, by the way, podcasts are weird. Social media is fucking super weird. I do believe though, we talked about this last night, that I think that doing these things is making me a better listener.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like,
yeah, me too. Just like what we were talking about is like you actually have to focus and engage in the conversation all the time.
and somebody's got to be the bus driver, right? Somebody's got to have, you got a navigator and you got a driver, right? Somebody's driving conversation, somebody's navigating, right?
Yeah, somebody's trying to hit the brakes so you don't hit the dog, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. So
no, it is. It's making. I think it's making us both better listeners.
Absolutely, it is. I mean, I was terrible at it before, so I'm less terrible now. So it's good.
Imagine how good we'll be.
God, in a year
we do a bunch of these. I hope people start listening a ton, so we can just keep doing it and not feel bad about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. I think our significant others at this point just think it's a cocktail hour.
Which it is, but that's fine. It's a meetup.
Yeah,
it's a virtual meetup.
It's a meetup. Yeah.
By the way, if you are listening too, so just in a recap, right? So this whole adventure that we're doing. We're not doing this because we just want you guys to learn about us. I mean, we want you guys to take this and emulate it in your own life. Find your crew, find your circle, right? Weed those out that don't need to be there. And if you're one of those that don't need to be there, step up your game, right? We want you guys to talk to each other. And if you're having a fucking wicked sweet meetup and it's a virtual meetup or whatever, feel free to drop us a line. We'll jump in.
Dude, take pictures and hashtag
post them.
BVMC.
Yeah. Hashtag Vikings. Hashtag BVMC. Hashtag, hashtag Vikings, Outlaws, and Cowboys. Fucking do it.
Dude, I want to see your meetups.
I do too, man.
I want to have color commentary on your meetups.
Yeah, like fucking post it. Dude, I would love it, man. I just want to see people getting together and enjoying their night and really creating that sense of community, right?
Yeah, brotherhood.
Fuck yeah, man. Like, it's hard enough in the world. Like, let's make this something better than that. So, but with that being said, I think it's about time we wrap up the call.
I think there's one thing left. There's a little bit of low hanging fruit that we haven't talked about.
Go.
Matching outfits.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Matching outfits.
It's funny that you bring that up.
If you and your bros aren't in matching outfits, you're fucking up.
Are you even trying? Like right now, we should
trying
be
to bro
doing
down.
Like right now is the night at the Roxbury for us.
Oh, 100%. We didn't plan this. It just happened.
No, it is what it is. And by the way, I love your outfit. I actually own the same gear. If you don't notice.
Oh wow, that hoodie really makes your eyes pop.
Oh, thanks, man. I love the fact that you the top of your head is camouflaged and I can't see it.
I don't even know what your face looks like because you're
wearing
camouflage hat.
So, but for
January.
January. Yes, absolutely. The 14th at Big Willie's, 7 o'clock.
Big Willie's, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Buy Bearded Viking gear so we know that you're there to party.
And if you don't buy it, still come out and have a drink with us.
Yeah. And we'll have some gear there too.
Yeah, we have got the Need for Mead shirts going. We're gonna sell them for $11 a shirt.
$11 a shirt.
Yeah.
You can't even buy a shirt for $11 now.
Well,
and it's a fucking sweet shirt.
It is actually super awesome. I really wish that the Need for Mead would have been able to take off with the Tom Cruise Top Gun
with
drop.
The Maverick, yeah.
Yeah, dude. That'd have been awesome. But come out, come drink with us. If you're in Salt Lake, come to Big Willie's at 7. We'll see you there.
Yeah.
On January 14th. 20 years from the day that I went to boot camp.
Be part of our saga.
Yeah.
Let us be part of yours.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's join it up. Let's saga together. Let's write a tale.
We should.
Absolutely. So, all right. With that being said, though, I'm Viko, the bearded one.
And I am the Jarl.
Cheers, motherfuckers.
Johnny Law creeping up on me, but I'm as solid as an old oak tree. And you know I'm always packing, and I can't be slacking when I'm tripping on LSD. And you know I don't really give a damn. My daddy raised me the way that I am. That's why when shit gets thicker, I reach for the shifter, drop it down, and flip a bird to the man. I ain't got no time to sell. There ain't no way I'm going to jail tonight. I'm ready to fight. One more strike, I go away for life. That's the man in my rear view. All I see is red and blue. That's right, stepping on the gas. Johnny Law will have to catch my ass tonight. Next morning I wake up to see half my truck wrapped around